Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Trinity Sierra with my wonderful hubby today. We are going over why we almost... What happened, baby?
We almost broke up. This is back when me and Trinity were dating. And we got a crazy story. So you guys can kind of understand or just hear about what we've been through.
Yeah, and we definitely didn't get here just because we fasted, just because we were right for each other. There's always things that come at you, you know? And here we are sharing our story. Our people. So, we hope you guys enjoy this story time. So me and Trey, when we were just like, okay, let's start. I think we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet. We weren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet, but we know we were about to be, you know, and he was still long distance and he was planning his trip down. Me and Trey, I can't even remember because it was so long ago. Me and Trey, we actually started, we did like something, we posted something, like a little Snapchat thing on each other's social media. And Trey had one night just made my little emoji and made his little emoji doing like serenading with music and like different stuff. So we were actually enjoying just being low-key, like not having anyone in our business. And I decided to post it and Trey was making jokes like, oh, you don't want your boys to know, etc., etc. And I was like, it's not that, it's just I enjoy us being us. But Trey wanted to post it, so I was all for it, and no one knew what it meant. You know, we didn't have the same people in common. So we decided to post it. I was still in a complicated situationship.
In a relationship.
I was in a complicated situationship. And not going into depth, but literally, like, my ex was crazy and would not leave me alone. Like, that's pretty much it. Trey has a past, you know. I don't really know how he is with women. But I know he has a past of being the bachelor and probably like ruining some hearts and being a player, you know, that's what he's known for. So apparently my crazy ex decided to make up this wild lie, you know, while I'm going out one day, I'm shopping, whatever, and says that Trey's spending time with some girl. Something just dramatic. And I was like,
no, it wasn't one girl. It was, oh, Trey's with all these girls.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't see him, but so-and-so is
told me, like, my boy said he's a dog, like, you better watch out.
Look at him, he just is he's a pretty boy trying to be, you know, get on
something he's not, like, he gonna break your heart, like, I want the best for you type of thing. And I was like, first of all, you're blocked. Like, I had already blocked him, but he was texting me from his mom's phone. Like, it was just ridiculous. And I was like, I don't believe a word you say. But in the back of my mind, I'm still like, but we both do have mutual friends at that school. So I really don't know, like, what Trey's doing, you know, because we're not dating yet. So he's able to do whatever he wants, but still, like, that'd be kind of like a shock to me, you know. It's just endgame. Period.
Anyway.
Period.
So I'm at Sprint store trying to upgrade my phone and get a new phone, because that's what I do every year. I get a new phone. Not because of the player thing or anything. I just like technology.
Oh, yeah, is that what it is?
And I keep my number usually the same, depending. But, so I'm at the Sprint store and I'm like, all right, like, I'm about to get this new phone, whatever. So Trinity starts sending me screenshots.
Oh, yeah, I'm the screenshot queen.
So I'm reading these screenshots like, what is she talking about? And then she said something like, so what is this about? Or something like that. And I was like, yo, I know this is not her man's trying to say that I'm doing something that I'm not. Because when I got with Trinity, I was probably the most serious I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
And so I knew I had made anything that wasn't clear to anybody super crystal clear. Hey, you know, cut all ties, there wasn't going to be any problems with me. So she starts sending me sex. So now I got to defend myself because I don't know who she's believing, blase. I mean, you know, with my past or what people thought of me, I could get how this thing could get confused, blase, especially because she's seven hours away.
Right.
So I start defending myself. What? No, you know that would never happen. Blah blah blah. I say whatever. That's not me. This and that. You know, I'm about
and
to
it
say
wasn't
something.
like I was believing it. You know, I was just asking Trey, like, do you see what I'm going through? Like, you know, like, why am I still dealing with this? But Trey just,
Wow. So
he
then
took
I'm
it as a character attack.
yeah. And I don't like people questioning my character. So I start snapping. I was trying to figure out who says what. Who do I gotta talk to?
Mm-hmm.
Who do I gotta go see about this? Because now you're playing with my life. And so
With your life, baby.
just anything that has to do with me, it's that extreme. And then I take that as immediate disrespect, because it's one thing if it was true, you know what I'm saying? But if not, now you're just lying on me. And that was like my biggest thing growing up, is like, there's no really reason to lie. If I'm doing something and she asks me out, okay, yeah, you know, X, Y, you know, yeah. But if I'm not, the worst thing you could do is lie on me, because I'm gonna go to the extra mile to make sure that the truth is proven. So bottom line is, she's like, well, don't say nothing, I don't believe it, X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. And he's been reaching out to her for months now. This is probably like 3 months.
Yeah, we have been broken up for a minute, and he was just shooting me emails because he was blocked on everything.
Man,
he was
emailing
sending me emails because we were together for years, and he knew all my stuff. Period. So
bottom line is, so now she's like, well, don't say nothing, just, you know, whatever, don't say nothing, I'll just dead it, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. If you say it's not true, then I'm believing you, X, Y, Z.
Right.
So
later that night,
so everything we go for, you know, just continue with our day or whatever. And towards the night, I'm on my phone, and I get this IG message, right? And I saw the name, and I was like, nah, like, that's not. So I clicked the message.
and we're on the phone together.
Yeah, I think we were talking.
Yeah.
I get this message, and it's a picture of Trinity and her ex-boyfriend. And it was like, it had to have been from like 2 years ago or something like that.
My hair was natural. It was out. Trey said I looked 12 years old.
Yeah, it was completely just different picture. He just had to have found that somewhere. So he wrote this long message talking about some, yo, bro, like, you're too good of a guy for me to do this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't deserve her treating you like this. You know, every night she comes over.
Because
to my
why
house,
do you have to voice like that?
every night? Cause this is what I was hearing it. This is how I was hearing it. Every night she comes over to my house. You know, when
he
y'all,
said I knew about you.
we're
not broken up, but
yeah, when y'all get off the phone, she comes over and blase blase. But you know, I don't want to do this to you, and I don't think you deserve it, and I don't think she should be. She's just not that type of person.
the lies.
So he was like, so you know, I just wanted to tell you straight up, man to man, you know, this picture was from last night. And like at this point, Trinity's hair is completely different. Like I think you had like locks or whatever.
I had jumbo twist.
Yeah. And
So how was my hair? Y'all know how long it takes to do your jumbo twist.
But you had them for a minute though.
I had them for almost a month.
Yeah, so it was already a minute. So for him to say that, I was like, dang, like you could have picked a different picture, or at least did some type. But he was
had
just
no different pictures.
yeah, he
so.
was just winging it, and I was literally blown. Like I was
Trey
like,
was really pissed.
I know this is not the same dude that just tried to badmouth me earlier, and so now I'm like, all right, this is my chance. Like he came to me, so now this is my chance to really, you know what I'm saying? Now we could really talk man to man. And so
Man to boy.
Trinity was screaming, don't, just ignore it, don't worry about it, don't engage.
Because the thing is, I've been dealing with this for months. Like, months. I've been harassed for months. This boy has popped up at my house. Like, it was ridiculous. And it was a scary situation. So I was telling him, like, you're 7.5 hours away, but this boy is like 30 minutes away from me.
Yeah.
Like, don't engage, because I don't want to have to deal with anything, because I'll wake up thinking it's the mailman at my door and it's him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so Trey's just, you know, like he's prideful and he's trying to protect it, you know, but I'm like, I gotta deal with this, you know? And technically I don't, but that's a whole nother situation. But it's like, I don't want you to get into it because I'm trying to handle it on my own, you know?
And I think that's where I kind of was like, all right, because I could say whatever, but these are the crazy people who, and it's like, it's not just popping up at the house. It's just, it was a lot over a 3-month span that we really kind of went through the ringer with our relationship as far as trusting each other, because there was a time where I was like, there's no way.
It was before this happened. Trey didn't trust me. He thought me and my ex were still talking.
There was no way that somebody could just be like this. Like, in my mind, because I'm a straight shooter. I'm one dimension. Like, I'm right here. As far as a relationship, I don't really put up with a lot of whatever. So if a girl is purposely putting me down or purposely saying da 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 or blocking me, there's no way I'm gonna keep doing a bunch of stuff. I'm done. And I told Trinity, that doesn't make any sense, because I know how I am. But I had to understand that not everybody's like me. And so,
and this is the situations like you watch Fatal Attraction or Snapped. Like, this was one of those things that you never know.
Yeah. And
I remember, like, after he popped up one time, like, I called Trey and I immediately just started crying. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I was so scared. I was shaking, and I was like, I have to get out of Georgia. Like, I can't be here anymore because he knows where I live. Like, he'll just pop up, you know, and
we don't know what would happen. She's walking to the car, and, you know.
Yeah, I had
we just couldn't risk that. And that was kind of my thing, is like, she's really scared for her safety. Mm-hmm. And like,
let's not make it worse.
Let's just, all right. So then I didn't respond.
And it got to the point where I was like, I'll handle it. I called him. He was ignoring the phone calls, thinking that we three-way. It was high school stuff. But I was like, stop trying to mess up this is my husband. Whether you want to admit it or whatever, like, this is my husband and I'm not playing. Like, we're not dating yet, you know, but we're serious about one another. And I'm not going to let somebody who ruined everything for himself try to ruin my future. That's not what's about to happen. So I think Trey had to, he really did, after that moment, just trust me instantly, because he realized, like, Trinity is not making this up, and he was ready to quit, because Trey doesn't play with all that.
None of that. Any questionable stuff, I'm out, because I feel like life's too short. There's too many people.
There's too many people
for us to be questioning all this. Like, if I have to do that,
I wouldn't say it's too many girls, but it ain't too many of your wife.
For you too. I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a situation where the person you're with doesn't trust you, and I don't want you to be in a situation where I don't trust you, or vice versa, or whatever. So I get out of stuff. I use and that's just how I used to get down. So it was taking everything in me to really stay, but.
This boy is so extra.
It was.
It was taking everything in me to get me to
stay. Every day, if we didn't pray and if we didn't stay together and really, 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 really pray, because I was done.
This is just my side. Like, we're not gonna really get into what he's done, per se, or what the attacks came from his side, because I feel like that's an entirely different story. An entirely different video. But I do definitely want to say, like, it's not always what you expect it to be. Just because we knew God said we were each other's ones, it doesn't actually mean we didn't go through anything. Right. And a lot of you guys, like, are loving our videos and loving our story, and you guys want more, but we want to be just transparent and honest. Like, it was tough.
Yeah.
Even when God said, you guys, this is it. You know? And I feel in that very moment, like, when you're ready to give up and you're ready to quit, like, you have basically one more reason to keep going. And in this case and scenario, like, Trey really helped me down, because I really was going through a lot of mental things that if he didn't stick with me, I don't know where I would be today. You know? And that's a real thing. Because he has been genuinely a great friend and a great partner, obviously a great husband. But, you know, like, that situation was ridiculous. So MVP, baby. I'm glad
it was like a movie.
Yeah. How was it like a movie, baby?
Because that's the stuff you see on the movies. It's like a TV show. It wasn't a real thing.
Not to Trey, at least.
I couldn't believe that it was really happening like this. Like, you tell somebody about it and it's like, yo, like, this is a TV show.
Yeah.
Or this is
but it seriously was like that. And for me, it didn't seem real because I've known this guy for a numerous amount of years, you know, and he's never demonstrated weird stuff. So this was just, it blew me completely. Like, I was shocked. I said, I called Trey and I said, I think he has
a mental,
problem. Like, he might be not a psychopath, but
just bipolar, something. We say all this to say that we know we're not the only people that go through situations like this.
Mm-hmm.
And that if you really want something, you're going to fight for it regardless of what it is. And it might not be as extreme as ours, or it might be more extreme as ours. But we just encourage you, those in a relationship or those in a marriage, to continually just fight for what's yours.
Amen.
And once you know, and once God's put in your heart that this is for you, don't let anybody or anything deter you from that.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to fight for it, and in the end, what's yours will be yours.
Amen. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this How We Almost Broke Up story time. If you did, make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and comment in the section below like what more you want to see from me and Trey. If you want to see more videos from us, please let us know in the comment section below. And I want to hear you guys' stories. So if you guys have experienced something like this,
definitely drop it in the comments.
We really want to know, because I know I ain't the only one.
Right.
You know, I ain't the only one baggage. He ain't the only one baggage. We all got baggage. So if your baggage can share and help other people, please drop it below. So we hope to see you guys next time. Bye.